Ryan Calder dropped his coffee mug. It shattered on the barn floor. His heart hammered against his ribs. There in the corner sat something impossible. Ghostly white, completely hairless skin gleamed in the morning light. Blood-red eyes stared directly at him. The creature did not move. It did not blink. It watched him with ancient intelligence. Ryan had farmed for 30 years. He knew every animal in these woods. Bears, foxes, raccoons, possums. Nothing looked like this pale nightmare. The thing was roughly 2 feet long. Its skin was completely smooth and white as fresh snow. No fur anywhere. Strange wrinkled patches covered its body like ancient scars. Its claws scraped against the wooden floor. The sound made Ryan's skin crawl. "What are you?" Ryan whispered. The creature tilted its head. Those red eyes never left his face. Ryan felt like prey being studied by a predator. He backed toward the barn door slowly. His hands shook as he reached for his phone. The creature watched every movement. Ryan dialed his neighbor Tom Richardson. The phone rang 4 times before Tom answered. "Tom, you need to get over here. Now." "What's wrong, Ryan?" "Something's in my barn. Something I've never seen before." "Like what?" "Just come. Bring your rifle." Ryan ended the call. The creature had not moved. It sat perfectly still. Watching. Waiting. Tom arrived within minutes. He carried his hunting rifle and wore a grim expression. His work boots crunched on gravel as he approached. "Where is it?" Tom asked. Ryan pointed toward the barn. "In there. Corner stall." They crept forward together. Tom raised his rifle. Ryan held his breath. The creature was still there. Still watching. Still impossibly white and hairless. "Jesus Christ," Tom breathed. "What is that thing?" "You've never seen anything like it either?" "Never. Those eyes, they're not natural. And where's its fur?" Tom aimed his rifle at the creature. "Should I shoot it?" "Wait. It hasn't attacked. Maybe it's sick." "Sick animals are dangerous animals." The creature made a soft chittering sound. Not threatening. Almost sad. "It sounds hurt," Ryan said. "Or it's luring us closer." Ryan studied the pale animal more carefully. Its breathing seemed labored. Its body position suggested exhaustion rather than aggression. "I think it's dying," Ryan said. "Good. Makes our job easier." But Ryan felt something unexpected. Pity. This creature was clearly suffering. "Put the gun down, Tom." "Are you insane?" "Look at it. Really look. It's not attacking. It's hiding." Tom lowered his rifle reluctantly. "If this thing bites me, I'm shooting you next." Ryan approached the creature slowly. It tensed but did not flee. Up close, he could see its ribs through the hairless skin. This animal was starving. "It's just scared," Ryan said. "And hungry." "It's a freak of nature." Ryan ignored him. He pulled an apple from his pocket. Farm habit. He always carried snacks for the horses. The creature's red eyes focused on the apple immediately. Its nose twitched. It was definitely hungry. Ryan tossed the apple gently. The creature snatched it and devoured it desperately. Seeds, core, everything disappeared in seconds. "Well, I'll be damned," Tom said. It's just a hungry animal. But their peaceful moment shattered when footsteps approached. Sheriff Cole Harrington walked into the barn. His hand rested on his service weapon. "Got a call about a dangerous animal," Harrington said. "Who called?" Ryan demanded. "Anonymous tip. Described some kind of mutant creature terrorizing livestock." Ryan felt anger building. "It's not terrorizing anything. It's starving." Harrington studied the hairless white creature. His face showed disgust and fear. "That thing looks diseased. Rabies, maybe. Or worse." "It's not rabid," Ryan protested. "How do you know?" "Rabid animals act aggressively. This one just wants food." Harrington pulled out his radio. "Dispatch, I need animal control out here. Priority call." "No!" Ryan stepped between Harrington and the creature. "Give me 24 hours. 24 hours for what?" "To figure out what it is. To help it." Harrington shook his head. "That thing's dangerous. Look at those claws. Those teeth. And what happened to its fur? Every animal has claws and teeth. Not like that. Not with those devil eyes and that diseased skin." The creature seemed to sense the hostility. It pressed itself deeper into the corner. Its breathing became more rapid. "You're scaring it," Ryan said. "Good. Scared animals make mistakes. Easier to put down." Ryan felt his temper flare. "You're not killing anything on my property without cause. Disease is cause enough. You don't know it's diseased." Harrington's radio crackled. "Animal control's on their way. ETA 15 minutes. Ryan knew what animal control would do. They would tranquilize the creature. Take it away. Probably destroy it as a precaution. He could not let that happen. "Tom, can you distract Harrington?" Ryan whispered. "What are you planning?" "Something stupid." Tom sighed. "Cole, you need to see this." He led Harrington toward the other end of the barn. "Looks like something's been digging under my fence line." While they were distracted, Ryan approached the creature. It watched him warily but did not flee. "I'm going to help you," Ryan whispered. "But you have to trust me." He reached out slowly. The creature sniffed his hand. Then, incredibly, it allowed him to touch its smooth, hairless skin. The texture was surprisingly warm and soft. Ryan scooped up the surprisingly light animal. It weighed maybe 15 pounds. Skin and bones wrapped in that strange white hide. He carried it quickly to his truck. The creature trembled in his arms but did not struggle. Those red eyes looked up at him with something like gratitude. Ryan placed it gently in a pet carrier he kept for transporting sick chickens. The creature curled up immediately. Exhaustion overcame fear. "Stay quiet," Ryan whispered. "We're getting you help." He drove directly to the county veterinary clinic. Dr. Emily Fletcher was working late. She looked surprised when Ryan burst through the door carrying the pet carrier. "Emergency appointment," Ryan said. "Something's wrong with my pet." Dr. Fletcher had treated Ryan's farm animals for years. She trusted his judgment about animal health. "What seems to be the problem?" "Just take a look. Please." She opened the carrier carefully. Her breath caught when she saw the hairless white creature. "What is this?" she whispered. "I was hoping you could tell me." Dr. Fletcher studied the animal with professional interest. No fear. No disgust. Just scientific curiosity. I've never seen anything like this. The complete lack of hair, the skin coloration, those red eyes. Is it dangerous? Let me examine it properly first. Dr. Fletcher handled the creature gently. It allowed her touch without resistance. She checked its temperature, heart rate, reflexes. Severe malnutrition, she announced. Dehydration. Exhaustion. But I need to run tests. Tests? Blood work. Skin samples. I need to determine what species this is. Ryan felt worry creeping in. How long will that take? Few hours for basic tests. But for identification. She paused, looking at the strange creature. I may need to consult with colleagues. Dr. Fletcher took photographs from every angle. Drew blood samples. Collected small skin samples for analysis. I'm going to send these photos to wildlife experts, she said. This is beyond my experience. While they waited, she started an IV drip for the dehydrated animal. Set up a comfortable recovery area. The creature seemed grateful for the care. It's definitely not aggressive, Dr. Fletcher observed. Very docile, actually. But their quiet work was interrupted by voices outside. Loud, angry voices. Ryan recognized Sheriff Harrington's tone.
He took it,
Harrington was saying.
Saw him loading something into his truck.
Ryan felt panic.
They followed me.
Dr. Fletcher moved quickly. Back room. Now. She carried the pet carrier into her surgical suite. Ryan followed. They could hear multiple people entering the front office.
Dr. Fletcher?
Harrington called.
We need to search your facility. Do you have a warrant?
She called back.
Don't need one for dangerous animals.
Dr. Fletcher whispered to Ryan. He's bluffing. I can refuse entry. Harrington appeared in the doorway.
Ma'am, we have reports of a diseased animal brought here.
All my patients have confidentiality protection.
Not wild animals.
This is a legitimate medical patient. Harrington pushed past her into the surgical suite. His eyes found the pet carrier immediately.
That's it. That's the creature.
2 animal control officers flanked him. They wore thick gloves and carried tranquilizer guns. You're interfering with medical treatment, Dr. Fletcher protested.
We're protecting public safety. Look at that thing, hairless, those red eyes. It's obviously diseased.
One officer aimed his tranquilizer gun at the carrier.
Stand back, everyone.
Ryan felt desperation.
Wait! You don't understand. I understand it's dangerous. You don't even know what it is. Don't need to. That thing's getting put down.
The officer's finger moved toward the trigger. Ryan and Dr. Fletcher stepped protectively in front of the carrier. You'll have to go through us, Dr. Fletcher said firmly. Don't make this harder than it needs to be, Harrington warned. But Dr. Fletcher was already moving. Ryan, help me get the carrier. Where are we going? My house. They can't search private property without a warrant. They grabbed the carrier and pushed past the officers toward the back exit. Harrington shouted after them.
Stop! That's evidence!
But they were already outside, loading the carrier into Dr. Fletcher's van.
This is kidnapping!
Harrington yelled.
This is veterinary care!
She shouted back. They drove quickly to Dr. Fletcher's house on the outskirts of town. A quiet neighborhood where they could hide safely. Inside, she set up a temporary animal care area in her spare room. The hairless creature seemed calmer away from the hostile officers. "They'll be back with a warrant," Ryan said. "Maybe. But I sent those photos and samples to experts at the state university. Should hear back by morning." They took shifts watching over the strange animal through the night. It slept peacefully for the first time since Ryan had found it. Dr. Fletcher's phone rang at 7 a.m. She answered eagerly. "Dr. Fletcher? This is Dr. Rachel Parker from State Wildlife Research. About those photos you sent." "Yes. What did you find?"
This is incredible. You've discovered something extraordinary.
Ryan leaned closer to her. "What is it?" Dr. Fletcher asked.
American badger. But not just any badger. This appears to be a case of complete alopecia combined with albinism.
Alopecia?
Total hair loss due to genetic mutation, combined with complete absence of pigmentation. We've never documented this combination in wild badgers.
Dr. Fletcher looked amazed. "So it's not diseased?"
Diseased? Absolutely not. This is a remarkable genetic specimen. Probably one of a kind.
The police want to destroy it.
Destroy it? This animal is scientifically invaluable. We need to protect it immediately.
Dr. Parker's voice became urgent.
Don't let anyone harm that badger. I'm driving down with a team today.
What about the authorities?
I'll handle them. This badger is now under state protection.
When Dr. Parker arrived with her research team, she immediately called Sheriff Harrington. The conversation was brief and decisive. "Sheriff Harrington, this is Dr. Parker, State Wildlife Research. That animal you're trying to destroy is a protected species." Ryan could hear Harrington's angry voice through the phone.
I don't care if it's protected. It's dangerous.
"Sheriff, that badger is harmless. A genetic marvel. If you interfere further, you'll face federal charges." The line went quiet. Dr. Parker turned to Ryan. "You saved something irreplaceable. This badger could help us understand genetic mutations in wild populations. So what happens now?" "That's up to you. You found it. Rescued it. We'd like to study it, but we won't take it away from you." Ryan thought about the fear and hatred the creature had faced. "I want to keep it safe." "Perfect. We can provide funding for a proper habitat. Regular health monitoring. Research visits." "Research visits?" "Scientists from around the world will want to observe this badger. But it stays with you if you want." 6 months later, Ryan stood beside a beautiful wildlife enclosure on his property. The hairless badger, now named Ghost, had grown strong and healthy. His smooth white skin gleamed in the afternoon sun. A group of researchers watched in fascination as Ghost explored his habitat. They took notes and photographs. Ghost seemed to enjoy the attention. Dr. Chen approached with her monthly health report. "Ghost is thriving. The genetic tests confirm he's completely unique." "Any regrets about not taking him to a lab?" "None. This is perfect. Natural environment, excellent care, unprecedented research access." Ghost noticed Dr. Parker and waddled over to the fence. She offered him his favorite treat, a hard-boiled egg. He accepted it delicately and chittered his thanks. Even Sheriff Harrington had visited the previous month, sheepishly admitting his mistake, apologizing to both Ryan and Ghost. "I was wrong," Harrington had said. Just goes to show, different doesn't mean dangerous. As the researchers prepared to leave, Ryan sat beside Ghost's enclosure. The hairless badger approached the fence and settled down nearby. "You changed everything," Ryan said quietly. "Taught us all not to fear what we don't understand." Ghost tilted his head as if listening. The creature that had once inspired terror now inspired wonder. The animal destined for destruction had become a symbol of acceptance. Sometimes the greatest discoveries come disguised as monsters. Ghost had taught them all that lesson. Thank you for watching this story. If you enjoyed it, liking, commenting, and subscribing will help me share more great stories with you.